Silver has been absolutely tanking over the last month. As you can see, since the week of January 16th, silver has dropped about 10%, 10 to 11%. And we even had a low this trading week. It was like, what, 12%? Let's take it from the top of the week. 13%. So I would say selling momentum is pretty strong. Now, if you're getting some valuable information, I would appreciate if you leave a like, a comment, and consider subscribing. All right, so let's continue. Now, what do I mean by momentum? If we switch to the Heiken Ashi candles, you can see that the green bars and the red bars are much more organized, and the way the Heiken Ashi are calculated is a bit not too complicated, but I'm not going to explain it in this video. But long story short, uh, they just show you the momentum, how strong is the momentum, buying momentum, selling momentum. And right now, this is a weekly chart. Right now there's pretty strong selling momentum on silver. So a few months ago I just anticipated that silver should have a pullback. Now this is my target. It's not is I cannot guarantee that it's gonna reach this target. All I'm gonna say is that it's looking a lot more likely that it is gonna reach this target. Now, why is silver crashing? Well, mainly I think it has to do with inflation. Inflation is high and people no longer afford to buy physical silver, let's say, right? Or there are concerns in the market, and like physical silver and spot price do not really correlate too much. But what I can gather from checking online dealers is there's a lot more silver in stock, and the premiums have been pretty low in the last month, and in my opinion that's a good opportunity to buy some silver. That's my opinion. Now, an interesting fact with the US dollar is that the M2 money supply is going down, and we can check that by changing the graph to percentage change from a year ago. And as you can see, we are in the negative, so there is a contraction in the money supply. And this chart goes back to 1981, but yeah, since 1981 we have not seen a contraction in the money supply, not even the GFC, in the Great Financial Crisis. So that is really interesting. Now I have this report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics regarding the real average earnings hourly. As you can see, in January 2022, $11.19. January 2023, $10.99. So real wages are going down. So the consumer, which is the average Joe, you and I, we have less and less money to spend on stuff, and or to save, because silver, gold, they are savings. Yeah. Now this is a seasonally adjusted graph, if I'm not mistaken. Real earnings ever since 2021, they did not keep pace with inflation. They appear to start going up again in real terms, but we will see if this is gonna really be the case. However, even if inflation is high, like credit card debt is still going up. So even if M2 is going down, there's more and more debt which with each passing month, which is interesting. And this is the percentage change year over year, I believe. Yes. So yeah, debt is going up, which is interesting. Debt is going up, but the M2 is going down. That is really, really interesting. I do not know exactly why. What are consumers doing with so much credit card debt? Like, guys, if you have credit card debt, my advice to you is pay it as soon as possible, because it has the potential to ruin you, to put it shortly. These are credit card loans. So this is the percentage change year over year, and you can see in nominal terms it's just going up since basically spring of 2021, which is not, I don't know, it's not ideal. Let's make this a bit bigger. It's not ideal for the consumer, for the health of his portfolio. It's not good. And what we can also see is that the delinquency rate has bottomed, and now it's starting to go up again. And this usually precedes recessions. Usually, not always. But if we go back to 2008, we can see that delinquency rates were bottoming like 2 years before the big recession, right? And delinquencies stopped basically at the end of the recession. So take this as a sign that we might get into a recession this year, right? If this was 2005 and by 2007 we were in a recession, right? They bottom in 2021. Maybe by the end of this year we're gonna be in a recession. So I believe that is why silver is also going down. Maybe people are starting to cash out. Maybe they made some profits along the way. Maybe they bought like 3 or 4 years ago. And I'm talking about silver derivatives, not coins. Because I can tell you this, I have not sold a single coin that I bought. I gave 1 or 2 away as a gift, but I have not sold one single coin I have not sold. But for example, if I would have bought the SLV, I would have probably sold somewhere up here, but I didn't, because I was not really investing in precious metals or in general back in 2019. I mean, in the first half. I started investing in the second half of 2019. I mean, in the first half, I was just researching, trying to understand what even is investing, what even is money and stocks and everything. So now I have a pretty good idea, but again, I will probably never be an expert. I'm just gonna be a guy on YouTube that has an okay idea about investing. Now, with silver, we are now at a important support level. We are looking to catch support at the 50-day moving average, and this is the weekly, and this is the 200, right? So these two are also converging on one another. Let me make this a bit thicker so we can distinguish them from all the lines that I have here. It's a bit cluttery. I'll clean them up at some point. But right now these are converging, and this could be a really important level of support, right? And it was this week. The price went a little bit below, but on Friday the price closed higher. And actually I should change to normal candles to confirm it. Yeah, it closed right above the 50-week moving average. Now if you change to daily, I'm curious, how do we sit there, right? We are below the 50-day. I mean, this was the crash here, probably. Yeah, back in February, the 3rd of February, we went below the 50-day moving average. And historically, the 50-day moving average does not really offer support or resistance. It's pretty irrelevant, in my opinion. The 200, however, is kind of important. If we go back, like 2021, we can see that it offered areas of support, and then it became resistance. You can see it was resistance here, here, here. This was a fake out, but it offered a bit of support here, then it broke down, and there was a bit of a struggle like back in November. So I am expecting again a bit of support in this area, about $21 per ounce. But if that breaks down, I think we're gonna go back to these levels between 18 to 19, and that would be a really, really great opportunity to buy not only silver but maybe silver miners. Sorry, not gold miners, silver miners, right? They are coming down right now. If silver continues to go down, we could probably see the silver miners also finding a bottom somewhere in this area. That's if you want to speculate, you know, on the stock market with the miners, which again is not as bad as buying crypto, right? I do speculate with crypto, but crypto is just purely speculation. At least when you're buying an ETF, you know, you have a claim on the companies that actually mine silver or gold. So it's not terribly bad, right? But yeah, at these levels, we are going back to like pandemic levels on these indexes. But if you go back to the silver price, back then it was a lot lower, right? So silver miners are a bit undervalued compared to silver right now. So there might be an opportunity there. Who knows? I do own a bit of GDXJ, which has gold and silver producers. I would like to buy silver miners, but I'm not sure that my brokerage application offers it, you know. But I am interested in buying. I do have individual silver miners and gold miners. You can probably check. I have a video on Centamin. All right, so all in all, that was my general opinion about silver. There's a pretty good chance we're gonna find support here. But if we don't, we'll probably find support in the $18 to $19 per ounce range. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, share with a friend that's interested in precious metals, and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.